Welcome to another episode of Solitaire Rant Quest. I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment below. Leave a like. And yeah, if you got any other topics you want me to discuss, you got anything you want me to review, leave it in the comments section. I might get to it. I might not. It depends. Depends on how depends how burnt out I feel after work. It all depends on that and the timetable of all that. But yeah, anyway, today, at this moment, at this time, I'm talking about or ranting about like a universal basic income. Pretty much what that is, it's like everyone gets like the government like hands out like X number of dollars to everyone on the country. And you get like that X amount of dollars a month. Now, me personally, I like free money. But nothing in life is free, especially when it comes to free money from the government. Unless it's tax returns, in which case, yeah, free money from the government is good. Like, if you got tax returns and what have you. But I digress. Anyway, it's like, yeah. So, it's like, where is this money gonna come from, And this is all, I was watching this is all inspired by, like, a Russell Brand video that I watched. He had this guy talking about this kind of stuff. My thoughts while I was watching that video, it's like, where's this money gonna come from? It's like, the government's just gonna raise everyone's taxes, like all the people's taxes, all the small businesses' taxes, all the large corporations' taxes. Like, where's all this money gonna come from? It's like, or is it just gonna be like inflation, or is the like government gonna just print money? And let's say if taxes were raised, well then various companies they're gonna do, they'll jack up the prices of what they're selling accordingly, because they got to pay more taxes to like pay everyone, to pay the government so that the government can pay everyone money. It's like if the price of everything just goes up, the universal basic income would just be useless, because it just get like nickeled and dimed by everything, by the added expenses of everything. The gas corporation, like the fuel corporations, if they have to pay extra money, they're gonna jack up the prices. They're gonna jack up the prices. So it's like, yeah. There are some other things I didn't agree with that video. But yeah, like, where's the money? Where's the money in all this supposed to come from? It's like you'd have people out there, that they'll be, it's like, I know if I was given like $1,200, like $1,200, like $1,200 a month, I know, like, it would be like, well, yeah, I wouldn't be going to work, you know. If I was given like $1,200 a month, so, you know, my expenses are pretty low. If I was given $1,200 a month, like I'd be pocketing. I would be pocketing upwards of $100 to $200 a month. Let's just say with my expenses, I'd be pocketing some cash with expenses and whatnot. Like, yeah. And would that incentivize me to like find a better job or something, or to get like higher education going, get like a job, save up for like higher education? Would that incentivize? Would that be incentive? Like, would it be incentive enough for me to like get a higher education? You know, by like working a job. Well, no, you see, it's like if I worked a job and I got like $1,200 a month, like I'd be banking the cash. What would I spend that money on? Fuck if I know. All I know is I'd have myself there'd be a, well, what would I buy? What would I buy? Maybe like a bigger TV. Maybe buy some fancy shit, you know? You know, it's like, yeah. I don't think a universal basic income is like, I don't think it's the way. You know, there were a lot of problems that led to this issue being raised up of a universal basic income. There are a lot of issues. And a lot of that stems from the fact that inflation has gotten pretty bad. There's a lot of that going on, and there's also like a lot of wealth going to like the richest and the richest of the rich. You know, there's a lot of wealth being concentrated to the richest of the rich, and you have you have inflation that is just insane. Like back in the day, like $15 or something back in the day would be like your week's wages or something, or some bullshit like that. You could survive way back in the day. Like, I don't know when, like 40s or 30s or something, on like $15 a month, or it's like, I don't know, like I don't know when, but there was a point in time where it's like $15 a month was a shitload of money. Like, you were that was like big bank. I don't know when. If you know when $15 was a big deal back in the day for like a week's or month's wages, put that down in the comment section. I don't know, but $15 was a shitload of money. You know, a lot of that kind of inflation has gone on. You know, and the way, and what happened, with all the wealth concentrated to the top, it took, it took decades, nearly, a shitload of decades. Maybe I don't know, 70 or 80 years or something to get to this point where we're, let's see, maybe 50, yeah, 70 years, I'd say, conservative estimate. It took us 70 years to get this fucked up, and I think it would take another 70 years to stabilize shit, to bring the inflation down, and make, boost the middle class up to where it was at in the 50s. It'll take 70 years. And with the technology that we're developing, it's a good possibility that within my lifetime, we're gonna have true artificial intelligence. We're gonna have fucking Datas and C-3POs. It's a good possibility we're gonna have those kind of machines going about in this world. If we don't have those kind of machines already built in secret, I wouldn't put it past our governments to have developed true AI by now. I wouldn't, in secret. I wouldn't put it past our governments of the world. I wouldn't put it past them to have developed true AI like that. But yeah, we're going to have a shitload of automation within my lifetime that's going to eliminate a shitload of jobs. Yeah. All it takes is just a really smart scientist engineer guy. All it takes is a really, really smart engineer guy to create the machine that makes a warehouse a warehouse droid or something that can all it takes is just a quantum leap kind of engineer guy to advance the sciences to the point where it's they can phase out the human component in factories and warehouses and yeah, we can already 3D print shit. We can 3D print you could theoretically 3D print a house. We're not doing that now because it's expensive to build the large scale 3D printers. We're not doing it now because it's expensive to build those kind of 3D printers, but give it a couple decades. You can build concrete stone houses. You could 3D print them and you could engineer them to be up to spec, and you'd have a consistent design building that's 100% consistent, and you just eliminate a shitload of jobs in the construction sector. Or maybe, I don't know about wood or anything like that. Could you build out of wood? Could you have machines that could build houses out of wood? Is it possible? You probably could. You probably have a whole series of machines build full houses normally. It'd be slower than a 3D printed house, but you could. And yeah. So basic and what's to say in like 100 years we have a universal basic income, and then like the governments collab with the corporations, and the corporations they all decide we're not going to pay our workers wages anymore. We're just gonna let the government pay wages. We're just gonna let the government do it, you know. And you have government. You have like the government be in charge of handing out money to everyone. Like, yeah, that could happen. That kind of shit could happen. You know? You'd have like a... So like, yeah, no matter where you go, no matter what sector of you go into, you'd get paid a flat rate. Everyone would get paid a flat rate. You know, there'd be no incentive. There'd be no incentive to improve your skills, and that's communism, folks. Yeah. That's communism. And, yeah. So anyway, that's my rant. I hope you enjoy it. You know, if I've brightened up your day with my rant, then kudos for me. Good job. I did a good job. So yeah, I'm the Blood Knight of the Old Republic of Bloodganistan. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay frosty. Stay sexy, San Diego. Get your chosen one where you can. I am a spaceman. Invest in GameStop. Support Gina. Peace out, folks. Peace out.